Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to welcome back in Martin Majkut, the conductor of the Rogue Valley Symphony Orchestra. Martin, good to see you. How are you today?
Well, thank you very much for having me.
Of course. Thanks for coming back. So how long now have you been the conductor there?
This must be my 6th year, I believe, yeah.
Okay.
My first season was 2010-11.
Okay, so how are you feeling about the current symphony?
It's been going really well. You know, when I came here, I found a very fine group of musicians, but I also felt that there's definitely a room to grow. And we set up a very ambitious agenda for every year that I've been here so far, and it's been pretty spectacular, pretty unique, I would even say. We are now twice as big of an organization as we were when I came here.
Wow!
And we achieved all that while growing our audiences and remaining in black with the finances. So it's really terrific.
Very exciting. Okay, so what kind of plans? You know, looking forward always, right? So what kind of plans do you have for the future of the orchestra?
Next season is, there was a milestone in the history of any organization, and for us it's the 50th season that we're going to be celebrating next year, and it's going to be terrific. We have great programs. We're going to be doing more concerts than usually. We have some fantastic soloists lined up, and another big piece of this celebration, we just kicked off our endowment campaign.
Okay, tell us about that. Yeah.
Yeah, we aim to raise $5 million between now and the end of the 50th season. We're now in the middle of the 49th season. So, as you know, any nonprofit organization of such as ours. We have 3 sources of revenues. We have ticket sales, but they never cover the cost of the concerts. That's about 50%. Then we have individual contributions and grants, so the direct contributions. And then we have endowment. And the beauty of endowment is that you have this sum of money in a bank that never gets touched, and you live off the interest that you earn on it. So. With $5 million in a bank, it would give us about $200,000 to spend on operation and education, which is a big part of our mission.
Excellent. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. We have much more in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Martin Majkut, the conductor of the Rogue Valley Symphony Orchestra. So it's always a challenge to bring young people into the fold, so to speak. How do you guys do that?
I'd say it's okay with me if the 30 or 50-year-olds don't show up in great numbers at concerts, because people are busy, they're raising families, and they're not really in charge of their free time as much as the older people who we see regularly at concerts. But the key is to make sure that children and young people are exposed to classical music. They're even aware that such thing exists. So, unfortunately, the current state of things is that many educational programs get cut from school. So we recognized this problem a few years ago at the Symphony, and we're now actually providing music education for 3rd and 4th and 5th graders in a Talent Phoenix school district, because they did not have any music education. So we paired up with Carnegie Hall in New York, and we brought a music program back to school, and my musicians go there and teach, and we funded everything from grants and individual contributions. And the big payoff is at the end of the year, all these kids, all of them, go to the Criterion. The Criterion is full of children, and we perform, the entire symphony performs the songs they learned throughout the year with the kids.
Love it. Okay, that's great. And speaking of kids and family and Thanksgiving less than a week away, tell us about the holiday plans, any concerts you guys have.
Yes, well, we traditionally, we do our Handel's Messiah with the famous Alleluia chorus, but I always like to keep things fresh. So this year I decided to only do the Christmas portion of Messiah, and of course the Alleluia chorus, but in the first half we're going to do another lovely piece, a Magnificat by British composer John Rutter. Soprano solo, chorus, orchestra, beautiful Christmas music, holiday music. Excellent. Gets us in spirit. We just did a very gloomy concert, so I think we deserve a little something brighter now. Yeah, okay, and that's on December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Second in Medford, the day before on the 1st in Grants Pass, and on the 3rd in Ashland.
Okay, and so people can call 541-708-6401 if they want more information.
Absolutely, or go to rvsymphony.org.
Okay, very good. Great to see you. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Stay with us. We'll be right back.